Hello! Today I'm going to work on my new Mazda RX-8. Maybe for you it isn't a new car, maybe it appeared sometime in the past. But yeah, I just bought this car yesterday and we had some work to do because the car came in with sliding clutch. Actually, I think what I will find out I think what I will find out when I will disconnect gearbox from the engine, it will be total lack of grinding material on clutch plate. But yeah, so let's just get into it. But before I do, I would like to mention this will not be a proper repair. I think that this approach to changing a clutch will take some less time than any better approach. This won't be a best approach. Maybe sometime in future I will show proper. So again. So for now, maybe let's have some background. Wow, this car looks pretty nice. This one cross member isn't present. Yeah. Yeah, so why my approach will be not proper? What the fuck is this? Because I will be just taking off here some nuts, one bolt, and I will try not to disconnect gearbox from these things. Yeah, I will need to get a ladder and disconnect battery because I need to disconnect my starter. The best it would be to disconnect it from main power source and just take it out. But the most improper thing, yeah, this here is some letting fluids out. Yeah, but before taking, yeah, but the most improper thing I will be doing, I will not be taking out shaft. I will not be taking out drive shaft, and I will not be taking out gearbox trans member. Just middle pipe and starter, and I will try to take all three of these elements of drivetrain at once. So yeah, I'm just super happy that this car actually is very nice. To be honest, I'm trying to find anything that would disqualify this car, but there is nothing. I could even imagine that this would be my car. So let's start with this assembly. I don't know how much of this was recorded, but I took out starter, but I think you saw that, cross member, and I took out replacement for catalytic converter. And the funny thing is, there is a catalytic converter inside, but this auto sensor is not behind, it is before our catalytic converter, so this is why this was throwing an errors. Good thing it would be to or cut this and turn it, just flip it 180 degrees or replace it. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I think replacing this catalytic converter might be a thing, because I wanted to have 100 CPSE catalytic converter sport, just to I see that maybe you saw it on video that this one is a little clogged, so now I see that after I will put this car back together, this car needs to be on track. This car needs to be beaten over all range of RPMs. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do on it. But who knew? I don't blame a previous owner, because I just can't. I think he just didn't knew that RX8 needs to be floored, needs to be redlined too much compared to any other car, so I cannot blame someone that didn't knew. He should knew buying this car, but the knowledge of the owner was enough for average owner of RX8. So I just took my phone to film something. This bearing is not very good, but I think it will survive for some time. We have our shaft. It's pretty dry, so I will be adding lubrication to this shaft. We have a lot of residue. I think all clutch just was worn out. I will try to clean it off some sort of. We can see discoloring over our flywheel. We have grooves in it. It is not flat. I see that it could be a little grinded. Just to give it to someone who will took out pins and grind it down. I have spare flywheel that for another engine, I wanted to place it in here, but I don't have flywheel remover. So, and because I don't have flywheel remover, it would be real pain in the ass job to do. Let me recap what we did. We just, as you saw, we took out, or at least I think you saw, that we took out our drivetrain as gearbox, crossmember and drive shaft, and I changed a clutch, and now I put it back together. We have a little leak somewhere in our oil pan, so we will be taking it off before technical check, and I just put it all of the bolts actually into our from our drive shaft to our differential, and also I torqued a clutch pressure plate, but the engine is not torqued, it is just bolted. Actually I tightened it, but to the feel. Once I had with original bolts and original threads in engine, I had situation when I just snapped a bolt in half, didn't even meet minimal torque sequence, so from now on I just bolt everything with my hand, not with specification. Just because of that, I don't want to have any more mistakes.